Holy crap!
What a race! What a race! So happy. I can't be happier. So happy.
Oh my god! What a weekend!
What a weekend! Yeah, exactly. What a weekend.
Holy crap! Joe, walk us through it. Walk us through what actually happened this last weekend.
So Mercedes give Lewis Hamilton a brand new engine. So in consider it cost him the five place penalty for wherever he started on the grid for the Sunday. And then he going to qualify to take the pole position on the qualifying race for sprint race. And then it's not over yet. And then he got disqualified because of the DRS. What is that called? The DRS.
The DRS wing.
Yeah, the DRS wing is
0.2 millimeters off.
Yeah, so he on Saturday sprint race for 24 lap sprint race, he started from 20, which is the back of the grid.
Yeah.
And then he just fight through. Like, that race is fun to watch. Watch him do the skills. Every single corner, nailed it. Perfect. The break point, perfect. And then so he eventually went up from 20 to 5. So he started from he finished it at 5, and then on Sunday's GP he has to start from 10 because of the 5 place penalty. So he started from 10 and
Took
you
the
go
race.
through the last. You go through the last.
Took the race. I mean, okay, like, this is nuts, all right? Again, to anybody who doubts Hamilton's ability, holy crap, man. With the sprint race, he gained 15 positions in 24 laps, which is nuts. You know, and then starts in 10th on race day. Within a few laps is in like 4th position, then 3rd. And he proceeds to take the win against Verstappen, who, under pressure, pulled 2 dirty maneuvers
Yep.
that the FIA just turned
Black
a
and white
blind
flag.
eye to. Like, first of all, what the hell, FIA? Like, that was a violation as far as I'm concerned. You know? Hamilton raced a clean race and destroyed him. Like,
He was flying. He was flying. I would consider this is one of those races where he just do everything clean. Everything clean.
Everything clean, by the book.
Yep, by the book, by the rules. Didn't do any mistake. Just clean race. And he will deserve.
Such a well-deserved win. Such a well-deserved win. I mean, like, we were talking about this last week after Mexico, and apologies to those who have been following us. We had a video recorded for after the Mexico race, but I dropped the ball. I just had too much work, and I didn't get it done in a reasonable time. But we were saying, like, okay, Verstappen showed some maturity. He kept the pace up through Mexico, you know, and he got a well-deserved win. But then today, Verstappen resorted to his old tricks, you know.
I think he cracked under pressure.
Oh, 100%.
In front of Hamilton.
Dude, I mean, like, for the FIA race stewards to not call him running Hamilton completely off the track, is bullshit. I'm going to call it right now.
This is where we need to talk, because for the past few races, there's always this incident where Hamilton pushes off Verstappen pushes off Hamilton.
Yeah.
And if Hamilton didn't back down, he didn't release the throttle, they will crash.
Oh, 100%.
So Hamilton is actually saving their race by not going for it.
Exactly. And anybody who says otherwise is either just a blind Verstappen fanboy or completely fucking blind, right?
Yep.
We
Yep.
were watching the turn. They had the in-vehicle cameras. There was a nobody under any circumstances, no matter how late they were braking, went that far off of the track.
Yep.
So like that's a BS argument. But more importantly, with the onboard cam, Joe actually pointed it out during the replay. There was a point where Verstappen actually turned to the
Yep.
right towards
I can see it.
him.
Yep.
You know?
Just a tiny bit. He
Exactly.
actually, so when they were approaching corners, Hamilton was on long side with Verstappen on the right.
Overtook him on the right.
He overtook it by us like few centimeters or few
no,
like,
I would argue almost half a car length.
or yeah, have a car link or like a wind link.
Yeah.
And then when they going into corners, you can clearly see Verstappen just trying to get the position, so he turned his steering wheel to the right.
Yeah.
You can clearly see the tires moving to the right a little bit and then come back, and
Exactly.
that's where they both out. That's where Hamilton get pushed off
And
to the track.
anybody who says it was like a correction for the rear end, BS. You could see
No.
it from the overhead. That
Yep.
rear end did not step out to warrant a right-handed course correction in a left-hand turn.
Yep,
You
yep.
know? So, like, really, this race was so stacked up against Hamilton, it made the win that much better. Oh, man.
It was a one of those races where I haven't been so happy.
Seriously, like, no joke. I mean, Verstappen was showing some maturity in the last two races, and I was saying, you know, oh, he's making a fan out of me, you know, with this newfound maturity. But then he just showed his ass again today. You know,
He went back to his original Verstappen.
yeah, and you know, it's funny, even when Hamilton was overtaking him the second time, he weaved down the straight, and then when
He trying to block.
yeah, and then when his team came on the radio and was like, "Oh, hey, you got black and white flagged for this," he was like, "Oh yeah, tell him I say hi." He knew exactly that he was doing something illegal, and he did it anyways.
That's the immaturity that we were talking about.
Yeah,
Like a few races back, right? Because we, like me and Sherif, we all like slowly become one of those Max's fan, because he is driving so clean a few races back. Like actually a few races before today. But then today he just, for some reason, I don't know why, but he just crack under pressure.
Yeah.
And then he's going back to his old Verstappen to do very, very aggressive, dangerous driving.
Exactly. And that's why I'm so happy.
Yeah, so happy.
Right?
So happy for Hamilton to get this win. Well-deserved win.
Well deserved. Again, to go from 20th to 5th in the sprint race, godlike, right? And then to still lose another 5 positions for race day to come in 10th and to end up first. And not only first place by an 8-second plus margin.
Yep.
8-second plus margin.
That's crazy.
Anybody who says that Hamilton doesn't have it, you can F right off. I'm sorry.
If everybody says Hamilton can drive, there you go. That's a proof.
Yeah, exactly.
If we put you into that, if you were into that car, can you be like that?
No. God, no. Even you and me with our driving experience, no way we could handle that pressure, that competitiveness, that insanity, that was today.
That was a fun race.
Oh.
It's easily one of my top one, actually. Top one for the whole week, for whole season long.
Yeah.
Top one. Just
No question.
considering how how unlucky and how disadvantage Mercedes and Hamilton had.
Yeah. And really, like, again, even Verstappen got caught going in and inspecting Mercedes' car, and the only reason he got caught was because of a fan video.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Again, showing he has some, deviousness to him that people are just not willing to acknowledge.
Right.
And even, again, I'm going to call out the FIA, like, race stewards and the people who were responsible for, putting judgments on this. You nail him for $50,000, but you don't take positions away from him for doing that.
Yeah.
Right? And then to when he actually literally drove another driver off of the fucking course, you still don't even dock him like 5 seconds? Like,
no
come
penalty.
on.
Yeah, no penalty. That's a bullshit.
No,
So sorry for the language, but yeah, I have to get out. That's bullshit.
No, they were absolutely trying to, like, rig this. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
Like, there was no situation where, Verstappen needed to do any of what he did.
Yeah.
And the reality is, it was acts of a desperate driver.
Mm-hmm. Right.
100%.
And you can just make up the you can just tell the difference how Hamilton just so mature.
Yeah.
Like, he keeps his head down and he just win the right way.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't do any dirty trick, didn't do any, like, inspections or touching any other's car, but he just keep his head down and then pushes through the field. Well deserved win. Deserved.
That was a masterclass in
Masterclass. Legendary. One of legendary drive.
Dude,
Definitely one of the legendary drive.
I'm so jealous of my friend in Brazil. He was, I showed you the video. He was on the main straight, you know? And imagine feeling the energy of all the people. They're like, yes! Oh.
Like, main straight is where Hamilton takes a lot of overtake. During this weekend, which is so fun to watch on the main straight.
Dude, I mean, did you saw the fans? Like,
I saw
lost their mind.
Yeah. Clearly, there's a lot of Hamilton fans.
Dude,
gosh, damn.
Like, really, I mean, this was a master class.
Master drive
today. Yeah.
Master drive from one of the legendary drivers. Legendary.
Yeah, nobody can say anything about Hamilton after this race.
Yep. I mean, there's still gonna be a lot of fanboys that, saying stuff.
Yeah, but that's
against
just
Hamilton,
blind stupidity.
Yeah. This is just legendary. I mean, he's already a legend, but legendary move, legendary drive.
Oh, this will definitely go down in the history book.
Yeah,
like it has to, to. And
it's like
go for it.
From the back of the grid, 2 days, the back of the grid in every single race, and come home to get a W.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
My heart. Shout out to Hamilton.
In my pre-race predictions, I did not expect him.
Yeah, me too.
To get above third, honestly. I figured it was going to be Verstappen, Perez, and then
and Hamilton.
And then Hamilton.
Yeah.
And then maybe Leclerc, and then Bottas. That was my prediction, right?
Yeah.
But to go Verstappen or Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, and then I don't remember who was in fourth, and then Perez.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Like, really,
That's I'm still having a heartbeat.
Yeah, dude. And, okay, this puts it in even like crazier context, right? Go back and like look at the Mexico GP, right? literally Mercedes did not have the pace whatsoever to
Yeah.
keep up with Red Bull. I mean,
Yeah.
it was a blowout as far
Yeah.
as I was concerned.
Yeah, blowout.
Bottas got completely screwed.
Yep.
He had a miserable day.
Yep.
Hamilton was left to fight, Perez and Verstappen on
Verstappen,
his own. The engine just couldn't keep up. The pace couldn't keep up, no matter how aggressively he drove,
Right.
And to see Hamilton's face at the end of the race, there was so much grief and like frustration.
Yeah.
To now go to the very next week, Mercedes said, "You know what? We can't have this. We'll take the penalty. Here's a new engine." And then to turn around and have an 8+ second lead versus Verstappen.
Exactly. See,
I mean, holy crap.
like, like, what? This is where you have to trust your team and trust your drivers.
Yeah.
Because Mercedes, clearly they know that it's their fifth engine. I think it's fifth engine. And then and then every single engine you change, you get penalties.
Yeah.
And they know that if they give the engine, a new engine to Hamilton, because they trust Hamilton to drive the way way like today.
Yeah.
So they trust him, and you see the result. He just flying.
Dude, speaking of trusting your team, let's talk about the tire strategy for today. Right?
Me and you both got wrong. Even Hamilton got wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, even Bottas got wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
okay. So, for those of you guys watching this, like Joe and I were going back and forth about the tire strategy, right? And we were like, okay, it's got to end up being medium, hard, medium, so that he can have the aggressive run towards the end. And even Hamilton and Bottas were like, yeah, we're just like, yo, we need the mediums. He requested it when he boxed the second time.
Yep,
and then
he requested.
Once Bottas heard that he didn't get the mediums, he commented over the radio like, "Yo, you gave up an easy 1-2."
Yep.
Yep. But the team was right. They went medium, hard, hard. And that having the hard tires for the push at the end was the right strategy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a right strategy. Because for hard tires, you can push harder.
Yeah.
It will last longer. Even though it's slower than medium, than soft, but you can do longer, allow you to have the breathing room to push.
And it showed.
Drive more aggressive. Yeah. Yeah.
It was unbelievable. And like everybody, even though they may not have been in sync in mind, they were in sync with action.
Yeah.
Yeah. They showed what like true highest level of F1 can achieve. Oh my god.
This is one of I mean, come on, 7 times world champion, Lewis Hamilton, pull it off.
Dude.
What a day, man. What a day.
I mean, I'm still in awe. I'm still like, on some level, even though I can fill the air with a bunch of words, to say anything meaningful for how impressive it was just insane.
Mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that Hamilton will pull it off today because we've seen the maturity of Red Bull and Verstappen's driving style.
Yeah.
But then today it surprised me, actually. It surprised me that Hamilton is still the GOAT.
Yeah. He is. And like he really, really showed again the chinks in Verstappen's armor.
Yep.
He no matter like how mature he has been since his back-to-back accidents, Still the dirty tricks come out in
Yep,
the end. You know?
It's so funny because when people it's under pressure, this type of stuff blow up. Like,
always.
you show yourself.
Yeah, no. This is so funny because this even goes to like a personal philosophy of mine, right? Like, I don't like people who've lived very sheltered lives, where they've always had things going well for them and all of this stuff, right? Because when you are pushed to your limit, when you are faced with losing, like deep sense of loss, right? That's when people show their true colors and you see what they really are,
Yeah.
And this is why, at least this far, I have not liked Verstappen, because he shows an ugly side to him,
Of him, yeah.
whenever he is pushed up against the wall.
Yeah.
And I appreciate the fanboys who are like, oh, we need somebody new. We get this guy out of here. He's been winning too much. Da 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 da. Fine. I get that. I understand that. But don't back somebody who's, plays dirty pool. You know what I mean?
And
like,
driving great, racing great is just racing great. There's nothing like, there's not saying, oh, because he win too much time, he need to leave. He is still winning, right? He is still
exactly.
Right.
It's the stupidest logic. Like, oh, you win too much, you
have to leave.
Stop.
Yeah, that's stupid. And right.
Like, no, think about it. If the shoe was on the other foot and your guy is the guy who's winning constantly, are you going to tell him, no, you've had enough? Like,
you have to, don't win. That's stupid. Right? That's so stupid.
It's funny. It's
yeah, that's what I get from the fanboys, right? That's basically what it is. Like,
exactly.
Oh, he win too much time. We need to get a new winners.
Yeah,
But he's still winning, and then other guy just can't keep it up.
Exactly.
With him. So what's the point? It's
no, like, I always think about like the video game world and stuff like that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And you know what people say in that situation? Get good. Like,
just
if you're,
push yourself, get good, get matured.
If you're
get
sick
more
of
maturity.
me winning, get better than me.
And
period.
beat me.
Exactly.
Just beat me. Beat me the right way. Don't tell me to leave.
Yeah, don't tell me to leave, and don't pull like underhanded, dirty tricks just to get ahead. Like,
yeah.
No, I mean, Hamilton drove with class, with finesse, with just pure
perfections. I would say
perfections. Yes, that is the right word.
Every single corner, every single opportunities he took, and he get the win, get the overtake. I remember on Sergio Perez in the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
There's one or two times he back and forth, but eventually he stick it again.
Yeah. It was just,
It was just classic Hamilton today.
It was one of the best examples of just pure driving skill I've ever had the pleasure to watch. You know?
Yep. I'm so glad that we actually watched live today.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It was good.
I'm gonna need to have a cigarette and a beer after this, man.
Yeah.
Like, I'm spent,
Yeah. And for the listeners that we're gonna do, we are actually gonna watch it together on a bigger screen next time, and then we'll let's do some the full race reactions.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, dude. I mean, Oh. The end of the season here is just going to be like an outright fight.
It's going to be fight to the last seconds. I think.
Yeah.
Because now I think now Verstappen still up by a few points.
Yeah.
Because he got 18 point today. Hamilton got 25 points. So if Mercedes can keep up this pace, there's a chance for them to, to win actually.
And there's even like a deeper discussion to be had about this that I touched upon with Joe, with when Hamilton lost in Mexico. And I said, this is going to be a problem for Mercedes because Mercedes has been developing their next supercar, the Project One.
Yeah.
And they've been developing it hand in hand with Verstappen.
Hamilton.
Or with Hamilton.
Hamilton.
God, why am I... Yeah, not Verstappen. God. And how can you have your next supercar come out with the losing champion of the season?
Defeat the champion.
Exactly. Like this, there's always multiple levels to Formula One and the implications of winning and losing.
Yeah.
So Mercedes had to give him some better gear, support him more for the end of the season.
Sherif was right. Like when we talk about it, Sherif was right. I remember you said that they need to give them the upgrade.
Yeah.
To fight for the championship. Otherwise, it's gonna be ugly for the marketing, for the Mercedes team, for the Mercedes factory actually.
Yeah.
To launch a new car. And guess what? They got a new upgrade. Or I don't know if it's a new upgrade engine, but a brand new engine.
Yeah.
Brand new power unit, and the rest is history. History.
And that to me, if they didn't do that for this race, they would have just been handing the season over to Verstappen.
Yeah, like I was the one that saying, oh damn, Brazil might be a championship decider race.
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
But you know what? No, you're right about it being a champion decider, because if Mercedes had lost again,
the
season would have been over.
They're over. And for Red Bull, if Mercedes lost today, for Red Bull, for the next 3 races, they were just being casual driving, even though they got like number 2 or number 3. They will still win the championship.
Exactly.
No matter what. Yeah.
Exactly. So it was a bit of a decider. It decided the decision was we're gonna fight. We're gonna absolutely fight to the end. And go Mercedes for doing that.
Yep.
Mercedes,
go Hamilton. Hamilton. Yeah. Like a lot of people hate Hamilton for reasons. I understand, but for today's race, if you got a chance to watch highlights, to watch the whole race, you'll understand what we're saying, because it's just legendary driving, skillful driving, perfection driving.
Unbelievable. Like you really, to get the full scope, you have to do what Joe was saying. Watch today's race in Sao Paulo, but also watch the highlights from the sprint race.
If you can't even watch the whole race, 30 minutes race.
Because, dude, it shows just how much fight Hamilton still has left.
Yep.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere. He's definitely not going anywhere.
Man, one of my favorites from the team radio was when the call came for Bottas to just go after Verstappen.
Yeah. No, like
you're in third. Yeah. Verstappen's dropping back. Go for it. Close the gap.
Yeah. My favorite radio moment is where Hamilton tell the race engineer to tell Bottas, he tell him to follow me. Let's go get them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Was a great
Yeah.
moment.
That's some of the pump.
Yeah. Well, it's the fire. The competitive. Like,
let's go get them. Let's go get them. Let's just give everything we got. Let's go get them.
This is awesome. So awesome.
It was. I haven't been watching Formula One for a long time. I haven't been so happy.
Dude, I'm gonna call it definitely the most legendary race of 2021.
Yeah,
hands down. Man.
Hands down.
We still have what? 3 more races.
3 more races, right? And for the last 2 races, we're gonna watch it together upstairs.
I'm gonna be back down in LA, and we're gonna be doing full blown watch parties, man.
Yep.
The last 2 races,
and then just beers, food.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Man.
Yep. And then after the race, we're gonna play F1 games on the TV.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna get motion sickness again. It's gonna be fun to watch.
Oh damn! This is nice.
This was just. I mean, I don't know if you guys who are watching can tell, but we're both coming off of a high. You know what I mean?
Because literally, this is not so. For listeners, guys, this is not pre-recorded. Okay, this is right after the race. We record this right after, 10 minutes after the race.
Serious, man, and it's so funny because remember, around lap 20 something, or in the late teens, early 20s, I was starting to doze off because I was okay, nothing's really happening.
Yeah. 20 lap or 35 or something laps.
No,
lap 35.
It was around
lap
20.
Lap 20 or lap 21. Yeah.
And then the pit strategy started to come into play, and that's what got me going again. I was like,
and then few action from Hamilton trying to get ahead. That's where it brings it up to another level of competitiveness.
Yeah. Oh, that woke me up real quick.
Yeah. Because I was like you, around lap 20 or 30.
Yeah.
Hamilton, there's no such action, no not much actions, and then I in my mind I was thinking, oh damn, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, Verstappen, Hamilton, and Perez again. Yeah.
But man, what a race! What a race! If you guys haven't watched it yet, this is, spoilers, first of all.
We already spoiled everything.
Yeah. But to actually see it is just...
It's different.
A whole different level.
It's different. Yeah, it's different.
Man. All right, you guys, I think that's going to cover it for us. If you got any comments, fight me in the comments section, all right?
Yep. There's not much to say.
Good luck proving your point to me.
Yeah, there's not much to say.
But we appreciate you guys tuning in for this immediate live reaction after the Sao Paulo GP. We appreciate it. Give us a like, follow, and Joe, finish it off for us.
I have nothing to say. It's just a history, another classic Hamilton drive, and and stay tuned with us for the next few races. We'll definitely give you some live actions.
Yeah,
Let's
watching.
go. Yeah.
All right,
peace off.
Thank you.
I will see you guys next time.
Later.
Later.